Miami Black Knights. Taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Pirates will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cadets offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the East Carolina Pirates offense has its first opportunity of the day. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there's a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Back to pass, it's right. He can't haul it in incomplete. He had him on the crossing route, and he dropped it. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, they'll throw. Snagged in the middle, it's O'Brien. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were.
Touchdown, East Carolina! And they have the first points of the game. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Took a shot as he threw.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Black Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give out of the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback's got the first. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back to pass, it's right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Smith. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Pirates want to move quickly. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown Pirates. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, he's the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. The pitch. Got room at the 35. Gashing the D on the right. Hits him with a stiff arm. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They got a 1st and 10. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Black Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on its way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Back to throw, it's right. Holds it in. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, ECU. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Powers through the defender. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Oh, he's got some space. There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in this.
He's going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And the Pirates are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. They'll power it inside with the fullback. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Looking for a man. It's Coleman. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets a block. He returns it almost to the 35. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Solid work on that one. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The Pirates are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Coleman. Here comes the heat. That's reeled in. It's Fortner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Motion from the back. Big fullback's got it. The Black Knights get enough for the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go
right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Black Knights will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's right. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now this defense has no answer for him.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver.
Wide open spaces. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a map.
Got a lot of room to the right. Oh, a lot of space. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Army. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's right. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's
to be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The Pirates will hustle to the line. Wants to throw again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Touchdown Pirates! And they add 6 more on the board for that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Quarterback keeps it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on second down. On the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his legs might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Give to the back. Inside the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a crease to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Honestly, It just looks like the defense has better players on the field, and that's really demonstrated itself throughout the course of the game. They've got more speed. They've been able to shut this offense down in every possible way, and even on that last one, not letting them get out of bounds. You got to be impressed with what you've seen by this defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. He'll toss it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Sends it back in motion. Looking left. Complete downfield. Knocked off his feet.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really...
There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. They give to the big fullback. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's right. Hauls it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Pirates in the hurry-up. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw again. Now improvising. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ECU. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you've got to give this defense credit, too. Just like that last play, they...
Looking deep down the right side. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Headed to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll go to the fullback. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Black Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the big fella. It's a seam wide open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know,
he's loose. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominant. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
it's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it shows.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.